Hey everybody, this is Gino Green. Follow me on Twitter at @GinoGreen. Here is my video recap of a wild and eventful Friday night in the Big East Tournament semifinals where many reasons than one. Enjoy.
My hat's off to Kevin. And, Kevin is one of the best guys and best coaches in college basketball. So he had a really good thing happen for him tonight. And so for that, I'm happy for Kevin. I've never been a part of a basketball game like that before. It's unexplainable.
Raise your hand, we'll get the microphone.
Unexplainable.
Right over here in the front row first.
Coach, what happened with Marcus' wrist? What's the update with him? How did it affect this game?
He was fine. He was well enough to play. So he banged his wrist. There's a lot of guys who are banged up. He's well enough to play. He gets. He takes punishment, man. He takes a lot of punishment. But we're gonna have to just cut him through with all the bumps and bruises that he's endured, especially over the last few weeks.
Second row, right here.
Coach, what was the explanation they gave you for ejecting Sakar?
They said it was a second technical.
What was unexplainable tonight?
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I wanted to know why you felt it was unexplainable.
Just so many unusual things happened. I don't know if I want to get into specifics, but it was the most unusual basketball game I've ever been a part of. And I feel bad for my kids. They're in there and they're sobbing. And I wish our kids would have had a chance to decide the game, and their kids too.
What did you think of the officiating?
I don't judge officials. That's for you guys to decide. That's for you guys to decide.
Go over here to Jerry first. I'm sorry, Coach.
Coach, with everything that happened throughout the game, how did you feel?
It's hard for me to keep track of everything that happened, so you're gonna have to ask a more specific question because so many things happened in that game.
Well, in regards to the stoppages.
Yeah, it was really tough for us, not having our two best defenders in the game. Sakar and Theo, two of those guys are all defensive level players. And it was hard for us, but I thought the other guys stepped up and, we put ourselves in a position to win. We didn't make some plays that we were capable of making. And so down two guys, and our two best defenders, that, our guys showed a lot of grit. So that was good. That was really, really good.
Jerry?
What would you say to your players and all the fans who were disgusted by the way the game ended unfolded?
Hey, we got more basketball to play. We're going to the NCAA tournament. We got a chance to do some things. So, hey, the game of basketball can be extraordinarily crazy. We all were in the gym tonight for an extraordinarily crazy game. And hats off to Seton Hall. Best of luck to them in the championship. We wish it was us. It's not. But we're going to the NCAA tournament. We're going to the NCAA tournament, and we're going to attack that. And we're looking forward to having a breath of fresh air because we need it. We need it.
Over on the right, Richard.
Coach, you're going to the NCAA tournament. You say how do you put this completely behind you, and any concerns about Howard and the bruises and the bumps?
Nah, he's going to be fine. Mark's is a hell of a player. He's bumped and bruised. He's been bumped and bruised all year. He'll just be fine. We got to regroup and get better. So, usually in the NCAA, they get back to the initial points of emphasis. So I think that'll help Marcus too.
Anything else for Coach? One right here, JP.
Kevin, what does it say about on your right and your team and players that they could just withstand everything that happened out there, just keep their poise and finally put the game away? What does that say about the growth of this team?
Yeah, I like the fact that Marquette came out really, really good. Both the Hausers played phenomenal first halves. I mean, really, really tough first halves, and we got down and. We were a little sluggish today, I thought, mentally, that we weren't as sharp as we have been. But, I thought both teams played really, really hard, and both teams fought, and you know, proud of the way my guys continue to fight, even though, you know, there's times we're not playing overly well.
Jerry?
Kevin, there's nationwide outrage right now with the way that game ended. What would you say to the players, the fans, about what happened there, what transpired, and how everybody handled it?
I'll probably be, and I'm not being political, I thought after the 12-minute mark, when they got all that straightened out, I thought the three refs did a pretty good job, Jerry, to be honest with you. It was an emotional game. It's Friday night in the Garden, Big East tournament. Both teams were played extremely hard. Emotions were running, which it's the Big East. I mean, and I thought after the 12, after the scrum underneath our basket, I actually thought the refs did a great job of kind of getting everything kind of back where the kids were playing and focused on the scorebook. First was his first foul was a flagrant one. It wasn't a technical foul. When they said they came over and said that's obviously a second, I thought James Breeding did a good job of going to the book and correcting it. And so I know he was a little upset after he got tossed, but you know, I think it was more of a scorebook error than it was anything else.
We go right here in the second row.
Coach
You
Marcus
to be a
Howard.
part of. Obviously, when you win, it's a lot more fun. But either way, just the atmosphere in the Garden, Friday night, semifinals, it's still, there's just nothing like it in college basketball, man. That place was rocking. And I just think this is the best tournament in college basketball. It's just an incredible place to play. And a lot of credit to Xavier. You know, I told Travis, he's making this look easy. First year, he did a hell of a job with this team. They got a young team too, you know, a lot of new guys, and man, they were playing as well as anybody in the conference coming down the stretch, and we knew it. This was no surprise at all. They were extremely tough defensively. We got a lot of answers offensively. Scruggs is awesome. Hank is inside. They're a really good team. I thought it was big when Marshall found out. He's another great player. And then finally, just leadership from two great seniors that have done it their whole careers, their whole lives. They've done it in high school, college. We're just really lucky to have these two.
Questions in the middle, second row.